So, ever since Matt released his incredible hunts for the Golden Freddy's name, everyone's been trying to figure out the mystery. But that same day, the mystery's already been solved. Would you look at that? Who would have thought? But before we get into the main event, let's clarify some little details. In every game, the night guard has a different name, but it's not like he can enter the company with his dad's name, Afton. You know, it raises a lot of questions. And in fact, Mike Schmidt was a famous baseball player at the time. Even if that name wasn't about the baseball player, it's still just an alias, like a name to hide behind while he's working at the company. Just like all the other names. I mean, come on, Jeremy Fitzgerald is just a combination of some of the gravestone names. Actually, come to think about it, all of the aliases have a gravestone name in them, or at least a parody. It's almost like Mike knew them. And that whole font being the same thing could just represent brothers, or at least some kind of relatives. Anyways, using Matt's info, the powerful one on Reddit actually found Golden Freddy's name. But in order to do that, he had to alter Matt's code. The codes that were hidden throughout the FNAF survival logbook. The codes consist of 523915 7293 1011 and 811. See, what MatPat got wrong here is the 93. Instead of actually adding 5 and 4 to get 9, he took it as a direct instruction to add the numbers together. But in order to get the right code, you need to add 5 and 4 to get 9 and then get the 3. Then you will use these numbers as coordinates in the word search. 5 across, 2 down, 3 across, 9 down. Now, thanks to the powerful one, we have the name. The name of Golden Freddy is Cassidy. And this can be formed by Scott's newest book, The Fourth Closet. And I know, the books aren't exactly canon, but I don't think I need to tell you because Matt can.
But the books aren't canon, I hear you saying, and you're absolutely right, they're not. But they're starting to cross over very heavily.
Okay, I won't spoil the book too much. In this page, a spirit of Susie talks to the main characters about her dead dog, which verifies Matt's theory on her and gives more validation to the idea of the puppet's name being Charlie, or at least in the book. Anyways, Susie introduces the main characters to Fritz and a girl named Cassidy with long black hair. Maybe if I just... No? Now there is a possibility that this is in fact the puppet's name, but judging by the fact that the word search is riddled with letters from It's Me, and this is the same guy who hides clues in his source code, I highly doubt that. I mean, literally look at the word search, every other word besides the answers are the letters from It's Me. Wait a minute. What's your name? Who are you? So, Mike's handwriting is through the red ink. So then what is this faded text? Throughout this book, a spirit is talking to Mike. But for some reason, this spirit knows a lot about Mike. Like his favorite ride, or his favorite toy, or his favorite song. He even knows what happens in Mike's head. Like, do you still have dreams about Nightmare Freddy? Which Matt confirmed that only Mike knows. Do you still miss them? Might be referencing Mike's family, or maybe Mike knows the kids from the gravestone, but do you still talk to him? He even knows about him. Him being, you know, Psychic Friend Fredbear. Everyone knows Psychic Friend Fredbear, right? But how does the spirit know everything about Mike? Simple. The spirit Mike is talking to is none other than Golden Freddy. And no, I'm not saying there are two Golden Freddys. I'm saying there's two Michaels. In MatPat's second survival logbook video, he mentions the idea of Mike being immortal. And here's the thing, Mike did die. It's why he wrote my name in the tombstone that the other Mike drew. So who is this other Mike? His body was put back together as suggested in the games, but with a different spirit. Cassidy's spirit. And this can be further proven by the television show Matt mentioned, The Immortal and the Restless. FNAF's sister location had this little quirky TV show at the end of every shift, The Immortal and the Restless. Mike talks about it a little bit in the logbook, but what I'm looking for here is about the vampire.
The baby isn't mine!
It's that the main character is represented by William Afton, and the baby they're talking about is Michael. Or maybe they're not talking about Michael. Maybe that baby was William's, just not anymore. But here's the thing, Cassidy doesn't remember who she really is, which is why in the first game, Golden Freddy, aka Mike, makes a little girl laugh. And he does this to get Cassidy to remember who she is. This book, this logbook, is a conversation between Mike and Cassidy. Mike is not only trying to figure out who Cassidy is, but trying to prove that he's the real Mike, as well as trying to get Cassidy to realize who she really is. Now, there's still a lot to cover, even if the games are finished. There's the marks and the grid to figure it out, and I'm sure there's a lot more lore in this logbook. But as Matt already guessed, I believe we already know the puppet's name. If William's daughter, Elizabeth, is the same both in the book and in the game, then Henry's daughter, Charlotte, has got to be the same in both the game and the book. It just makes sense, right? At least until Scott pulls the rug from under us. That was a lot of work. I did hope you guys enjoyed that. And if you did like it, go to Matt's Game Theorist channel for theories 10 times better than mine, because they're absolutely amazing. If you like me, hit that subscribe button. If you want to comment, is something I cannot stop you from doing, because it is your passion. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye ya.